Wow, it's hot today in the 30s. And the hosepipe ban comes into play today, which is great. Absolutely fantastic that we get a hosepipe ban as well. Oh, but our reservoirs are very low, so I expected it. Anyway, good morning. Coffee time. Oh, I'm wakey. I've been up a bit. I've been up a while. I've been sorting out dishwashers, sorting Monty, sorting out the bed, getting the laundry on. It is Friday, and you know what Friday is? Cleaning day. Absolutely. Cleaning and chatting about anything and everything. We've got backwards in the hours. We're now at 989. We'll go forward soon. And if not, well, it was a blast. There we go. Oh. Civilization starts with decent coffee. Oh. Good gracious me. I'm getting an old girl. I know this coffee is a good plan. It is. It is. After all the wine I downed last night to get over the shock of the day, I think coffee is the only thing that's going to bring me round. I only had 2 glasses, but blimey, I felt as though I'd had the entire bottle. Clearly, as you get older, your body's ability to filter out the alcohol through your liver gets tougher and tougher. Now, we need the flora and we need the jam on the table. We need a plate. Good morning, my dear. How are you in another space? No, are you doing well? She's gone. Things are a plan. Things are afoot. I've got dinner for tonight in the microwave. Defrosting. We're having fajitas. I have decreed that today is a 3 toast. Hang on. Why would anybody turn the toaster off? I mean, some people have a terrible sense of humour in this house. Turning my toaster off is not cool. I'm going to have to get out the window. It's too hot over there. the light bouncing off the draining board is blinding me. Well, we're expecting good news soon. I know it's already hot. Oh, horrid. We're expecting news, so fingers and toes crossed everything goes well. Oh gosh, the coffee hits my darkened soul. Yeah. Oh, it's been a funny day. Funny day so far. I've been up, I've stripped bed, got it in washer, seen to Monty, done the dishwasher, checked the bins, and I just feel as though it's what, 8:30, I think? I don't know. Yeah, 8:36 in the morning. So I don't actually think I've done too bad to do all that and come round. And I just feel like literally three sheets to wind. I'll be fine. I just need to snap out of it and bring myself around. Most definitely. It's just been a funny start to the day. When I've got news, I'll ping a message over. Oh, disaster has struck regarding hours. We're now down at 989. So we've lost about 40 hours, which is great. You know, all those gains we've gone and lost. But I knew, I don't have sugar. I don't have sugar in my coffee or tea. I've never liked it. It's just, for me, I like the hit of the... We met Batman last night. Yeah, we did, didn't we? I mean, gosh, you know, so many things. And Batman joined us. I think Batman joined in with all of us. Anyway, bless him. You know, it must be awful, like being in your 30s and you just, you know. I remember being in my 30s and I still had my friends around me, but in a sense as well, I didn't, because we were all going off and doing our own things, you know, like you do when you're getting settled. And you're going to start your families and, you know, around about your 30s, you're finding your partners for life and everything else. And I can understand wanting, you know, a human connection. I really do. And I think, to be fair, channels like mine, I'm hoping, is going to be able to do that thing and give people the human connection, you know, that they're not getting because they're so busy with work and they're far away from home. You know, it must be lonely. I mean, here I am. I'm surrounded by my family on a daily basis. I am through the summer. And then not so much through the autumn and the winter, because that's when they're away. But in my younger days, I missed company, and in my older days, I'm not so bothered if I've not got friends all around me, you know, like physically all around me. As long as I've got somebody like I have with you guys, you know, supporting and you know, and being there online. I think that, because of my life is so isolated and I'm here in the sticks, I don't get to see people. I mean, I see the postman, I see the kids, and I go out and I see customers. But apart from that, I don't see anyone else. I just think when you're in your 30s and you've not met your partner, and you've not, got friends, then I should imagine it's quite lonely. Yes, we are. Exactly. And you see, we all stick together. It's like that old saying, remember who your buddy is. And I think as life goes on, we're becoming more separated than we are actually getting together. The places that you used to meet down the pub, well, have you actually got a pub in your village anymore? And it's a natural place to go and meet someone. Back in the day when you were giving directions, whenever you give directions, right, don't you just say it's by a church or by a pub? I mean, you'll find where you're looking for. And we use those as landmarks so people knew what to look for when they were trying to find the way. And it must be rough for him. I think about Sam from Cheers, and what will you say to a beer, Norm? Hello, beer. That's my stall. That's where I sit. Something as simple. They're members clubs now, aren't they? The local one went, but the next village has a WMC. WMC. What's that? Workers Members Club? Is that what that stands for? Sorry, Working Men's Club. Got you. Yeah. So, I mean, at least you still got that. But, like the local boozer, local pub is why everybody met up. Maybe on a Sunday afternoon for a little drink and chat and how's your week been? What's happening next week? The community. It's just like it's been sucked out of the local village. It really is. I mean, we don't have a post office here anymore. We don't. If you want a post office, you've got to go into town and go to the WH Smiths. Because the main sorting office in town got shut down. How insane is that? I mean, thank goodness I've got a thriving little village where I am. Well, thriving for now. And we are, we've still got our local pub. It's very popular, very busy. And that's a good thing that we've got patrons there that are supporting us. Otherwise, that'd go as well. But it just seems as though every available pot of cash that you've got within your home has been snatched up by several different bills that you weren't expecting. And then when you think you've got an extra £5 and you can just go down and afford a pint, because buying beer these days ain't cheap, is it? You're looking between £4 and £5 a pint, aren't you? And we get to a point where you just say, well, sod it, I can't even afford to go out. That's fun. Oh, I got a local Morrison's with a pint. Yeah. And if you want post office these days, that's where you've got to go. The supermarket or WH Smith's in town. And now that WH Smith's has been threatened with closure and turning all their shops online, it's just exactly where is the post office going to be? But you can't have a town without a post office. That's ridiculous. And it's cheaper to stay at home and drink, and therefore you're isolating yourself. Because, you're not going down pub, so you're not talking to your friends. And it's just another way of making sure that we're flipping isolated. I mean, I don't know the lasting effects of COVID. They've really put the kibosh on an awful lot of businesses. I've really felt sorry for those that were in the entertainment industry when COVID hit, because they went to wall faster than flypaper. You can see why people are going towards going online, as their primary source of income, because there's nothing left on high streets, there's no post offices, there's no pubs, your local shops are falling left, right and centre. I don't know if you saw the Economic Outlook today, but Rachel Reeves, surprisingly, is surprised and disappointed that the economy has contracted for the second time in the month of May. Can that lady not read a room? Dancer, sweetheart. Hi, I do, darling. Are you back from your holiday? And we stopped inviting people around for a drink because of the pandemic, and we never got back into it, did we? Post office is trying to go digital. Oh, have we now? Mrs. Space Nut last week booked the postman to pick up from the house. Eh? You can do that? Flipping heck. Now that's a little bit advanced for me. So we don't need a post office anymore, we can just do it from... Well, what about if you ain't got a computer? What happens if you are an old person and you can't go online and you rely on the post office to go and get your pension? I'm assuming people still go to the post office to pick the pension up, or is it automatically paid into the bank accounts? Do you know, I'm so old-fashioned, aren't I? My toast is soggy today. Oh, hello, Dancer. 10 minutes, darling. You didn't miss much. Mobile phones are alien technology, even to me. I still can't get my head round the fact that we're online and we're chatting to each other. That is wild. Right, when I was growing up, the closest you got to talking to someone was phoning them up on the telephone or physically going outside and talking to them. None of this technology existed. Youngsters today have all this technology and they're more isolated than ever. Yeah. Oh, are you having a good time in it? I hear you're having a heat wave in India. I hope you're staying cool. I'm making my breakfast, Dancer. I suppose it's late where you are. Is it night time? Yeah, knocking on your friends door. Do you know, I don't think the kids of today are allowed to do it, but when we were younger, we disappeared for hours. We shot off to the park with our bikes and no crash helmets or anything like that. We just went out, played on our bikes. We were sensible enough not to get hit by a car or talk to strangers. We had a little bit of money in case we saw the ice cream truck, and we stayed out all day and played, and then rolled up at home around about 6 o'clock at night, or 7 if that was when we were allowed to come home. And we just have life. We lived. We built forts. We played in the woods. There was a little river down where we were. It was idyllic. It was beautiful. And I don't think we could go and do that anymore. No. Mine would always be not busy. Yeah. Couldn't risk letting kids do that. No, you couldn't, could you? You know, but I honestly think we lived in a golden time, and I'm not like making it up and putting roses round the door. We literally did. I mean, the reason I played out all the time is my mum was at work and my dad was at work. There was nobody home. We were latchkey kids. We could do what we wanted. Everybody was doing it, so everyone turned a blind eye. I mean, blimey, social services, if they knew half the stuff that went on back in the day. Oh. We weren't neglected, we were just feral. How old are you, Space Nut? Too many new doctors and engineers hanging around in large groups these days. Too old, Dancer. Is your age? I'm in your teens. Eva, blimey. How you doing, sweetheart? You and Dancer are the perfect age for each other, and you should be friends. Definitely. Yeah, I'm really good, darling. But if you are in your teens, Dancer, and in India, apply for a UK work visa. 3 years tax breaks for new Indian workforce. You could make good money here. She's actually, she's on holiday there, Space Nut. She's from Australia. I actually got mixed up and I thought she said America. So I was thinking she was American and from Florida, but no, she's from Australia and she's visiting family out in India, but she actually lives in Australia. And Australian, yeah. See, yeah. I'm just saying, you and Aoife. No, Aoife and Dancer should be friends because you're the same age. Yeah, and I should imagine you've got a lot more in common with yourselves than you do with us old farts. My toast is soggy. I don't mean to say that the month's running away with us, but how are we on the 11th of July? How the hell did we get to the 11th of July? It'll soon be September and my youngster will be going back, which is depressing. I've nearly had her at home for 4 months. Oh, no, don't put your rage on. Yeah, well, last ages since we saw you, Aoife. How's the UK like? Oh, it's hot at the moment, hot and miserable. And Rachel from accounts, our Chancellor, can't understand why her policies are not working, and we're all very poor. But you know, that's grown-up stuff. Yeah, you don't want to be putting your ages on, but I just know that Dancer and Aoife are good friends. They'll be good friends. Oh, yeah, you good? Yeah, are you enjoying your summer holidays, sweetheart? Sorry about that. Woof. We keep losing. I lost the signal then, but we're back. We're good. In August, you're going to France for a week with friends. Oh, nice. Do I think the UK is somewhere nice to go for your holidays? It depends which bit you're going to. If you're coming up north to see where we live, well, there are lots of lovely places up here that I would recommend. Yeah. The North Yorkshire Moors, Whitby, Scarborough, Filey, Bridlington, they're all nice. Bolton Abbey, where they filmed Last of the Summer Wine out in Home Firth, which is near Huddersfield. Leeds is nice. We got the West Yorkshire Sculpture Park up here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of nice places here, and that's just a few. And York, yeah, York's beautiful. Right, if you're really into your Roman ruins and your Vikings, York's the place to go. Or you got to go and do your chores. Well, you know, Aoife, I will say this. If you want to keep your mum on side and not have her screaming at you, voluntarily doing chores is the way to do it. But I just know that Aoife and Dancer are going to be good friends. Yeah, definitely. But have a good day, sweetheart. I'll be around, so pop back on and you can say hello anytime you like. There. And see, Dancer? Mom knows a few things. She knows that you and Aoife are going to be good friends. Most definitely. I'm feeling the heat now. Oh. It's a very warm day. I'm just coming round anyway. So what time is it in India? I should imagine it's late. And more importantly, do your parents know you sneaked on? Hello, Alan. How you doing, sweetheart? What was that? I found out because we are on a priority service register, we can still use the hose pipe. Yeah, really? Ooh, that's interesting. Hello, Alan. I was told that the UK is known for them smoking. Well, we don't really do so much smoking now. We have lots of vapes, but not smokes. Smoking's been replaced by vaping. It might be the same out in Australia, I don't know. Hey, everyone, you're all on. Hello, everybody. I'm just coming round. You know, I had 2 glasses of wine last night and our 3 sheets that wind. I think it was the stress of the day, standing in that room, doing all the ironing, and then everything else that kicked off. And this morning, I wouldn't say I'm nursing a hangover, but my brain's going ding dong. You see, this is a problem, right? When you become an adult, you know, all the things that you used to do when you were kids that you took for granted that you could be able to do, and in your early 20s, believe me, when you're going into your 50s, the sins of your haunts come back to haunt you in a big way. And that's why I'm having some trouble getting going this morning. And that's not cool. Oh, I just got into work. I haven't freaking started working yet. Yes, Alan is an adult too. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing work day. It's boiling. Actually, didn't you have a ghost walk last night? You've got to go. Oh, sweetheart. I hope you have a fantastic holiday and leave and see lots of lovely things. And you're leaving now. I know you don't want to go, darling, but I'll be on later if you're awake, because like I said, I think it must be late where you are. Bye bye, sweetheart. Have a good holiday. Bye, darling. Mwah. Have a lovely holiday. Say hi to your mom and dad. No, Wednesday and twice a month on Saturday. Oh, sorry, I thought you had one last night. Oh, sorry, my bad. Mind you, my brain was like addled yesterday. It is Friday, isn't it? Bye-bye, sweetheart. You are such a sweet girl. You and Aoife are sweet girls. Oh, blimey. It's warm. When we're done this, we're going upstairs to do some cleaning. And that's what we're going to do. Bye-bye, darlings. Oh, sleepyhead today. Well, that's breakfast done with. Finish the coffee. Simple things. Like, I enjoy eating toast, I do. But unfortunately, because I've got so many teeth missing, sometimes biting and chewing can be a pain. And I can't wait, honestly, when everything's perfectly A-okay and I can have some new teeth. That'd be really cool. You know that song, All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth? Well, I wasn't kidding, my concern. I really do. That's all I do want for Christmas. Yeah, it's Friday. I know. How did we get to Friday? Flipping heck. And then July. We're almost halfway through July. You know. It's almost going to be, what, 5 months to Christmas? I don't want to even think about Christmas. That is too depressing. I don't know. Yeah, that's frightening. We're closer to 2050 than we are to 2000. I know. I mean, I think, right, and I look, and my husband is 63 years old this year. And I'm 49 and he's 63. Going on to be 64. And I just, when I met him, he was 37. You know, where's the time gone? Where has our time gone? I mean, my children were babies once, and now they're young ladies. It's phenomenal. The time is just, it's a thief. Time's a thief, and it steals years from you. Oh, really? Is he 12? Good grief. It's true what they say. Hold on to them. They're only babies for such a short time. And they'll always need their mum and dad. They will. But they need us in different ways. You know. And I'd like to think that I've seen my children through quite a lot of stages. Really, I have. I've been very much a hands-on mom. More so than my own was. I mean, it couldn't... It's like night and day with how I've raised my girls versus how I was raised. He has Asperger's. Yeah. But we appreciate and we find beauty in everything. And it doesn't matter what is going on, because there are children and they're a blessing. Children are a blessing and should always be treated as such. And when mine go and do their things and have their adventures, which rightly so they are allowed to do, but I still miss them. They're still my little eggs. I used to call them that when they were little. I'd sing a song and it was called Little Egg. And that was just how it went. It was just called Little Egg. And now they're big eggs. I don't know. Right, time for us to tidy up the kitchen. We're going on a field trip to the fridge. I'm gonna pop you there while we put things back in the fridge. I have a caller at the back door. Please attend. And I bet you can all guess who that is. He's got 4 paws. Yeah. The little guy has got 4 paws. Ooh, what do you think to that? It's a work in progress. Yeah. It's an oil painting. Prince Monty is waiting at the back door. Oh, Prince Monty has got a lot to say. Prince Monty, what is it, dude? What? Is it breakfast? Really? Oh, it's nice of you to come home and tell me. Oh, we're going to chew the cabinets, are we? Prince Monty, he's a little stinker. Clean dish, buddy. We don't want an upset tummy. Yeah, Prince Monty. Oh, I know. You would think, yeah, do not chew my toes. You demon. Cat food for Prince Monty. There you go, your lordship. Yeah, I know. Can you hear him? It's scoff, scoff, scoff. God, you're noisy. You'd think you'd never seen food before. Oh, stinker. Yes, I know. I'm getting my plate and my coffee cup. Right, I shall see you all anon. I am about to go and get ready for the day and then start cleaning. So I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye, my darlings. Take care, Alan. Have a very good day at work. Space Nut, have also a very good day at work. I'll be brainstorming my brain to try and work out video content that I will be doing in the near future. I have a book review that needs to be done as well. So I am sure I'll work something out. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.